Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. Several days ago, we had submitted a presentation for your consideration in our continuing series covering the Idaho versus Koberger case, bringing to your attention that multiple documents related to trial were due to be either filed or served by the parties on Monday, April 21st, 2025. File means file the document with the clerk of court of Ada County, who maintains the entire file in Idaho versus Koberger. Served means when one party produces the documents to the other side. So it's the exact same item. It's filed with the clerk. It's served upon opposing counsel. This is defense motion to seal defendant's phase 1 lay witness list. What does this mean? This refers to the portion of the trial which is going to commence August 11th, 2025. It's sometimes called the case in chief. It's sometimes called the guilt phase. This is when the state of Idaho will present its evidence to that future jury who will sit in judgment of this case and attempt to persuade all 12 members of that future jury to return guilty verdicts based on the evidence presented in Judge Hippler's courtroom at the evidentiary standard of beyond a reasonable doubt. That is phase 1. Phase 2 may or may not even happen. Phase 2 only comes into play, ladies and gentlemen, if and only if there's a conviction. If there's a return of not guilty, everything ends. Mr. Koberger is free to go home. Double jeopardy attaches. He can never be tried again for these exact same state charges. With that said, what does this motion say? It begins, comes now, Brian C. Koberger, by and through his attorneys of record, and hereby moves the court for an order to seal the defendant's phase 1 witness list. Let's look at this first sentence. This is page 1 of this 2-page motion. Brian C. Koberger hereby moves the court for an order. That's what a motion is. A motion is an application for a court order. So he's moving the court to enter an order for what? To seal from public view the defendant's phase 1 lay witness list. We continue to page 2. And it states here this motion is made pursuant to ICAR 32I and IC 74124 1B and C. This is legal authority that we have seen many, many times. When one or other of the parties are coming forward and asking to have documentation sealed, taken out of the public realm. ICAR, that is a rule of court. IC, statute, that is a statute. Both are cited here. This is dated the 21st day of April 2025. It is signed by Ann C. Taylor, Ann Taylor Law, PLLC. She is, of course, Mr. Koberger's lead counsel. She was assigned to be his counsel at the time he was arrested back in December of 2022. And while other members of the defense team have signed on, such as Bicca Barlow, such as Elisa Massoff, Ms. Taylor has been lead counsel since the beginning of this case, as this case is proceeding very quickly towards voir dire, which is less than 100 days away, with many, many things still yet to happen between now and then. We will await Judge Hippler's ruling to determine if this documentation will be filed under seal. Until next time, this is Kathy. Thank you for joining us here today.